Hey, we're Good Luck.
And you're watching Joburg today.
Musicians want to play. I've created a home for musicians to come get everything that they need, set up their music, get the quality of sound that they require.
Talk about Braam, I think it's injected a different kind of energy to the space, especially changing perceptions about the city centre and town, where previously people have had this perception that town is dangerous or there isn't much to see in town, and the Orbit and many other venues and activities around Braamfontein have then changed the face of Braamfontein and the CBD to say that actually it's not some place where you're going to get robbed the instant you drive in, and there's a whole lot of culture and cultural relevance in this place, and we are somewhat at the forefront of culture.
Well, number one, 6 days a week live music, that's got to say something. But I think it's also the quality that we present. We actually put together a venue that stands for African excellence, for South African excellence.
It's more of a question of who hasn't played here. Quite a few that upsets me a little bit, but we're going to get them. So your likes of Anle Enana, Marcus White, Herbie Tswaedi, Fair Faku, Huma Segela, Zenzi Makebali, Africa Mkhize, the list goes on and on and on.
Having established the Orbit as the go-to venue for jazz, the genre itself has birthed and influenced the current wave of music in its whole entirety.
I think jazz, the nature of jazz is very much that as well, with all the influences from all over, just getting this great mix of music that jazz helps to blend so nicely.
If we didn't have jazz, we wouldn't have Gqom, and we wouldn't have house, and we probably wouldn't have Kwaito, and wouldn't have R&B. We'd still have Mbaqanga and Skatamia, I believe. But if we didn't have jazz, we wouldn't have all these genres, and hip-hop, of course, definitely hip-hop, that are driving people insane. In music terms, that is the power of jazz music. But then, of course, in terms of the social landscape, jazz has been, and its musicians, of course, have been that part of the arts, in music specifically, that haven't shied away from taking on social issues and being at the forefront of addressing social ills in any part of the world. And some art forms have people who mind their bread a bit more, and jazz has been that art form that has taught people that, listen, you can still get your bread and still be conscious, and making people conscious about what's happening in the world and trying to address that, and so I think it opened, in a way, the doors for other people in other art forms to be bold about what they think needs to be changed in the world.